Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. It's the Car Tire Fishing Show. Welcome back, everyone. We are on Lake Havasu. If you didn't know by the image, you just know by the boat noise in the background. It's always noisy here, and it's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Anyway, right now I'm targeting bass. It is pretty much post-spawn, and I'm just cruising around and looking in different depths. I'm up in the shallows. I'm throwing up under the trees. Throwing out here in a little bit of the deeper water. Just kind of mixing it up, looking for fish. I was hoping to find some red ear sunfish, but they are not here. So I have abandoned that plan, and now I'm looking for bass. And then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna look for some catfish, because that's how I roll. I'm gonna catch something. It's beautiful out here. It's calm, as you can see. It's evening. The birds are out here chilling. Let me just switch this lure up real quick. Hang on. So you can see this water out here. It's pretty crystal clear. It's in the high 60s. The water is. The outside temp is about 83, I think, right now. So cold. It's cold. 83. Pretty much freezing. If you're from down here, which I'm not, but that's okay. Anyway, hope everybody's been doing good. I've been doing good. Kind of looking down in the water right here and just looking for fish. Honestly, just when the water's this clear like at Havasu, you can just look in the water sometimes and just see fish, you know. And then you can just drop a jig down on their head or something maybe and see if you can get them. But I don't see nothing yet. I ain't caught nothing. I ain't seen nothing. But that's okay. We're just enjoying the evening. We ain't at work. Fishing's always better than working. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about this, but I was thinking about this a little bit ago. It's weird. I don't know, like my first job, I was working in this restaurant. Actually, it wasn't my first job, but it was my first restaurant job. I was working in a restaurant, and there was this cook. His name was Craig. Right? Craig was cool. Everybody liked Craig. Like everybody that worked there liked Craig. And it was a Wednesday, and we got paid on Thursday. And Craig was a cook, so Craig just got a check every 2 weeks. I was like a tipped employee, so I was getting tips every day. So Craig was like, "Hey man, can you spot me $10 until tomorrow when we get paid?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem, you know. No problem, dude. I mean, Craig's here 6 days a week. Craig's cool. I like Craig. I wasn't worried about the $10. You know, this was in like 1995, so $10 was actually kind of worth something back then. You know, $10 is worth almost nothing now. But that's cool. So anyway, I gave Craig $10, and yeah, I worked for a few days, and I didn't notice it until a couple days. I asked somebody, I was like, "Hey man, where's Craig at?" And they were like, "Oh, Craig quit." And I was like, "What? Craig's worked here for like 6 years." And they were like, "Oh yeah, Wednesday, he just walked out. Like, that was it. He left. He never came back. Nobody's seen Craig." And I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." I said, "I lent that dude $5 or $10. He said he was gonna pay me back on payday." And then somebody else goes, you You lent him $10? I lent him $10 too. And then somebody else was like, yeah, he hit me up for $10. Turns out Craig hit up everyone for $10. Everybody that was working. He got like $300 from us and then quit. Never came back. Yeah, you know what? If Craig's watching this channel, maybe Craig likes fishing. Maybe Craig somehow found my channel and Craig's watching my channel. Craig, if you're watching my channel, you know who you are because you know you did it, man. Fuck you, Craig. All right, let me go over here and look around. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go to a worm, I think, like a night crawler. I have night crawlers with me because I thought maybe I would catch some red ear, but I'm gonna throw some night crawlers around on a drop shot down into maybe this deeper water and just see what happens. I'm gonna get out here towards the outside of this cove even and see what happens. See if maybe I can get a catfish. I wouldn't mind catching like a hog Havasu catfish. I have never done it, but I have seen people, man. People catch some big ones, 20 pounders and stuff. That'd be nice. So let's keep our hopes up. Let's be optimistic that in this video I can catch me a hog 20-pound Havasu catfish after I switch this up. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about Craig, but man, that guy got us good. You know, they always say never lend anybody money unless you plan on never seeing it again. I learned that lesson. Anyway, let me cruise out here. It's weird. Sorry about the profanity earlier. I have to apologize for that. I got a little emotional thinking about Craig. You know, sometimes your emotions get the best of you. I mean, have you seen the video where I caught that muskie? I was yelling all kinds of nonsense. If you want to see that, I'll put a link in the comment or in the description. If you just click on the description, you'll see a link to the ultimate tiger muskie flow tube fishing video. I don't think the ultimate one's out yet, but I'll put a link to some muskie fishing up in Utah. It's pretty cool. Check it out. I would appreciate it. And let me just keep working this area, see if I can get one for you. I know people would really like to see fishing videos, but you know, it doesn't always happen, right? I did catch a nice one right here once, a smallie, like I got a video of that too. Maybe I'll just share that right now. You want to see me catch me a smallie right here in this exact spot on an ultralight? Here, let me show you that. Oh, fish. Here we go. Fish. Oh! Smallie, baby. Did you see it? Here we go. This is a nice one off this little Ned rig. Here we go. Here we go. It's pulling drag. Might need to let it pull a little bit more drag. This is a good fish right here. Boom. Right back here. This is a nice one. Where I had one on 4-pound test, a nice smallie, and it was jumping all over the place, and it busted off. So now I have this braided line. It's a 10-pound braid. Man, this is a good fish. This is a good fish. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. This is a good fish. Boom. Look at this one. All right, let me get this hook out. Okay. Okay, hook's out. The hook is in the water. Right? See what happens when you get a little emotional? You start screaming and yelling, saying stupid stuff while you're trying to catch a fish. I don't even know what I was talking about. But that was a nice fish. But But there'll be another one. There'll be a link in the descriptions if you want to see me catch a tiger muskie and get all emotional and like say a bunch of stupid stuff. I don't even. It's embarrassing sometimes. You go back and you're like, man, what was I screaming about? Big fish, what? I'll do it again though. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so just click that link. Don't worry, it's not a Rickroll. Y'all remember what the Rickroll? Remember the Rickroll? The Rickroll was awesome. Maybe I will Rickroll somebody with one of these links. Yeah, click the link. Maybe you get Rickrolled. Comment if you've ever Rickrolled somebody. And these birds are a trip, man. I love them. Anyway, that was a nice smallmouth on an ultralight. I love ultralight fishing. It's like some of my favorite fishing. Although you kind of got to be careful when you're ultralight fishing, because if you're catching fish that are like just way too big for what you're using, and you got to fight them forever, and they wear out and get super tired, and then you try to release them, they could die. That definitely is an issue with trout. If you fishing trout in like warm water, you should be using like the biggest equipment you can, so you can get them in as fast as you can. You don't want to be out there playing trout in like super warm water for a long time, because if you try to release them, they're just gonna die. Like, it was a nice try, bro. Like, cool, oh, you released it? Yeah, well, I mean, you killed it. You should have kept it. That's definitely a thing, too. I talk about it in some of my videos. You know, some of you dudes are out here talking about catch and release. Oh, you got to catch and release everything. And then you gut hook a fish, and you can't get the hook out, and then you do, and then it's bleeding all over the place. And, like, we've seen you. You take pictures of it. You take pictures of you holding this big old bass. Blood just pouring out of it. And you're like, oh, I released it. And, like, you feel good about yourself for that. And it's weird, because it's like, that fish is dead. You just threw it back in the lake, let it die, you know. You should have just harvested it, took it home, and ate it. But, you know, oh, I threw it back. I only throw the bass back. Nah, man, you killed it. Anyway, think about that sometimes when you're fishing and you get one of these and you gut hook it or something. Like throwing it back and just, you know, praying it lives. You know, thoughts and prayers, bro. Anyway, I'm not seeing nothing in this area. I'm gonna call it soon. Man, these boats out here are just loud. I'm gonna call it soon. I'm gonna head back up and get into my campsite, get some food. I drove like 4 hours to get here, and I'm pretty hungry. And I'm gonna get up early and go down to Bill Williams and do some fishing. If you don't know nothing about no Bill Williams, you better ask somebody. I do have some Bill Williams videos. You need to check it out. Bill Williams is the man. So check the description for that too. The pipe fishing one will be in the description, and the Bill Williams will be in the descriptions. And y'all have a nice day. And don't forget, hey, Craig. Yeah, that's right.